Did you know 7 major corporations own over half of the top newspapers?
No. What do you recommend?
I like the top 5 news.
A new way to do news, focusing on useful news, and no news that gives you the blues.
So many people say you're the smartest person in the world. Well, yes, I watch the Top 5 News Show. Best news. I watch a little bit of everything, but I would say probably the top 5 news.
Without Googling it, I would probably go with the top 5 news.
News bubble. Everyone's trapped in their own news bubble.
If you're a smart sheep, you're still a sheep.
The truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is.
What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but have fake news?
You're watching the Top 5 News.
So tonight we're doing the top 5 stories, and folks, I have to tell you, there's never been anything like it.
You're watching the Top 5 News.
It has to be true. I saw it on the news.
Got no job, no car, and you don't even watch the top 5 news.
Not much was left of our news world when the mainstream media apocalypse occurred. But on the horizon we saw hope.
Welcome to Top 5 News, 5 stories in 5 minutes.
He said that, but she told me something completely different.
That's not what he said. You're twisting his words. She's right. He said it. I heard him.
I can't use any of this.
News. You can use.
Boys! You know, CNN, I wish you could just be a little more like your brother. Top 5 News.
And now, basking in the glow of social media free speech. Let him cook. Let the ideas flow. May I introduce Joe and the Top 5 News team.
You can't handle the Top 5 News!
Hey everyone, come on in, get a chair. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and we got all the news that you can use. Nothing that would give you the blues or make you confused, and just 5 stories, no cow chips, just 5 stories in 5 minutes that you can actually use. So if your career's already in high gear, or if you're just sitting in a cubicle box checking your stocks, about to say game over to the work game, or anywhere in between, I'd like to suggest a news show for you that has a very practical name, and once you watch it start to finish, your news world will never be the same. Well, Joe Pelayo here, everyone, and want to share with you what's happening right now with no straight stuff, no fluff, they say. Tonight we have a new nuclear reactor investment coming out of the White House. Trump administration has put in $17.5 billion in loans to build 10 new large nuclear reactors. That's about $3.5 billion per project. The money is going to go toward long-term components for Westinghouse AP1000 reactors in 5 sites. It's federal loans mixed with private money from utilities. Energy Secretary Chris Wright called it a low risk for taxpayers. These reactors are expected to start construction by the end of the decade and come online mid-2030s. That sounds far out for a Trump calendar, doesn't it? I guess you can't build a nuclear reactor overnight. But they're going to be, the small, compact reactors, not the gigantic size. And I guess they're safer when you keep them smaller, and you can power a whole city with just, a house or a small building size reactor, apparently. The major power demand is coming in from AI data centers, and the bottom line is they're betting big on nuclear to have the reliable, low carbon option for the AI boom. And some people are still skeptical because of past cost overruns or just danger concerns, kind of old school danger. They've done testing on these smaller ones quite a bit. Most of the people are on board with the safety factor, but anyway, they're moving forward on this, and we do need a lot more energy, a lot more. Elon Musk's been talking about that, and we need a lot more energy. So yeah, coal, oil, nuclear. I say we try it all. But what do you say? Story number 2 tonight: factory job cuts are getting bad news from S&P, showing manufacturing jobs cutting in June are close to the levels that we saw in 2008. The financial crisis and the COVID era. Companies are cutting because of high input costs, tariffs, supply chain issues, and weaker demand. Iran slowdown, and we've already seen big layoffs from GM and Intel and Tyson Foods. Manufacturing hiring kind of tap the brakes here, and the economy, while it's doing better, it's scary when the factories start laying off people at this rate. It usually means that that's going to drag down the consumer spending and slow the overall economy. Between that and the AI displacement, which I'm not sure anybody has, well, some people, but most people haven't really fully factored in the AI displacement. You read today where Oracle's laying off 21,000 people. And I mentioned here the other day on the show that every large company will be laying off 5%, 10% of its staff to get more nimble to adjust to the changes in AI. So with that in mind, I'd like to make a respectful request of the president that we get some interest rates down. You worked hard to get your guy Kevin in there, and the new Fed chair. And I think it might be time to have a come to McDonald's meeting with him, give him a couple of those new apple pies, 2 or 3, get him in a good, high sugar mood, and then tell him, hey, we just got to get these interest rates down. I think it's really important. If you overshoot the mark, you can always raise them back up. But between this manufacturing brake tap and the AI slowdown, I think it's really important as a recruiter with more than 25 years of experience. Just my opinion. Free advice is often worth what you pay for it, they say, but that's mine. And I know you're already probably on board, Mr. President, but I've just added impetus to get them over that McDonald's for a little chit chat. All right, well, we're looking at soft numbers for the second quarter. Well, Joe, I thought you said it was good news. Yes, I have good news too. Meta just launched the new today AI smart glasses, and they're their own brand of smart, not the Ray-Ban ones, but the direct Meta ones, and they're coming out at $299. So that save you a few $100s off of the Ray-Ban. No Oakley, no Ray-Ban, just straight Meta glasses. They come in 26 different varieties with 12 megapixel camera, open ear speakers, and Meta AI built in. Battery life is over 8 hours. The charging case adds another 40 hours, and they're available in the US, Europe, Canada, UK, and several other European countries. This is Meta is trying to make the wearable AI actually affordable, and instead of charging the premium prices, they could have a core tech with the Ray-Ban versions and then the lower non-designer brand, and they're going for the bigger volume on this one. And Mark, if you want some help on it, I haven't sold anything yet on my show, but I would love to sell those for a couple of reasons. One, I think that my audience is real smart and they'd be the early adopters. And 2, I think that it's going to make a big difference for people that a lot of people can't yet see or understand. Story number 4 tonight. Elon Musk is still the tops of the Forbes list, which is out today. The Forbes record richest persons in the world list. SpaceX went public and he became the first trillionaire. Here's the, you probably want the top 5, right? So Elon Musk was at 839 and he went to 1.1 trillion. From 839 billion to 1.1 trillion. SpaceX, Tesla, Larry Page, 257 to 285 billion on Google. Sergey Brin went 237 to 262 billion on Google. Number 4, Bezos, 224 to 245 billion growth. Mark Zuckerberg, 222 billion. Meta is top of the list. For the full list, go to the Forbes website. Just came out, or get your copy. Old fashioned. We used to, read all those magazines. For the younger people, those are like kind of books, but softer paper. All right. Leave the jokes to the comedians. SpaceX, IPO, AI moving forward. That's pretty much the rundown. Clean, direct, straight to the point. No cow chips, just no mail-in news, just real news that's good for use. And hope you enjoy the show tonight. We'll catch you again tomorrow. 5 more stories on the top 5 news. And as the great Paul Harvey would say, good day.